Hey guys, welcome to another episode of K and K Girl Talk. You dancing, huh? So don't forget to like, subscribe.
You ain't say my name.
Oh yeah.
Tell these people my name.
Oh, my name is Kay. This is my good friend Chris, and welcome to another episode of K and K Girl Talk. Start that over.
I didn't say my name.
No, I see you doing all of.
And we could do it in the shower. Steamed up hot sex for an hour.
Hey guys! Welcome to another episode of K and K Girl Talk. My name is Kay. This is my good friend Chris. And today's hot topic is hot.
But before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you guys get all our videos when we post it.
Okay, and when you subscribe, make sure to leave a comment in the comment box letting us know that you subscribe, okay? Thank you. Now today's topic is all about, drum roll please.
Oh, snip, snip. I was doing a dance.
Today's topic is all about cutting people off. Cutting it off, okay? Now, my question to Chriselle is, how do you know when to cut somebody off?
If I have to think about it,
If you have to think about cutting them off, you feel like you should cut them off?
time to cut them off.
I don't get it. Explain.
When that thought creeps into your head, like, if I should cut, boy, I should cut. You know, you be sitting there like, boy, I should cut this person off. No, it is time.
So how come when you tell me, hey, I think I should cut them off, you don't cut them off?
Who tell you that?
You.
I'm cutting them off? For Drew?
For real.
Which one we talking about?
Not calling any names.
Well, give me.
Why don't you cut them off when you have that little instinct in your head?
Because I have friends, like people who'd be like, no, man. Chriselle, you know you difficult. Give him a chance. I'd be like, all right, I could do this one for this friend. And then they go right there and do something stupid.
What do you call something stupid? What requires them to get cut off?
Me personally, I a cutoff queen. Like the minute I have bad vibes and things from people, it's just you just into that.
Okay, so is it? Are you talking about just a male friend? Like if they do something stupid, meaning if they do something stupid, you just cut them off.
I mean,
like
anybody. It ain't limited to males, females, family, friends, lovers, anybody.
So anybody just is eligible to get cut off.
Yeah.
For no reason, pretty much.
I wouldn't say no reason. People do. If you say, Chriselle, I doing whatever I doing, but I being me, you be like, wait, this is upset me, this ain't that, I don't feel comfortable with this. And we talking, we's friends. That's one thing. And another thing is, I could be like, oh, Karen, can I borrow some money? Can I borrow some money? Can I borrow some money? That's another thing. And then it could just be weird situations that make you uncomfortable. And it puts you in a weird headspace.
Okay.
Cut these people off.
Okay, I understand, right? But my question to you, I know that I have this friend, right?
Cut him off.
She associates herself with someone that I don't associate myself with. Mm-hmm. But every time she have these events, she just bring this human around. And I get very uncomfortable around these people because if push come to shove, something might happen.
Right.
Right? And if I told my so-called friend, I don't feel a certain type of way with this person around, and she continue inviting me, and this same person, you think this is like a friend I should cut off?
Yes.
You really think so?
Yes.
Well, she said this is a friend I should cut off. Right?
I'll chop you, girl.
She says that this is a friend I should cut off. But in actuality, this is her I'm talking about.
You let me say I'll chop her?
She is this friend. So are you being realistic now?
Yeah. No. See, you gotta tell it. You gotta tell it the way it is.
Tell
you
it,
can't just say
tell it the
like
way
that.
it is then. Tell it the way it is. And I
Okay,
would like
she has expressed to me that her and another friend of mine don't get along. They don't get along. However, she's very supportive of my career, and that friend is very supportive of my career. They've never been in the same room outside of anything I did with my career. So if she comes to an event, she comes to the event. As far as the East is from the West, they where they is. They where they is. You understand? We ain't sitting to a table chummy. She ain't have like a special dinner and I come with this person. Or I have a special dinner and like she come and meet this person now. No, that's not the case. Yes, she may be uncomfortable because of whatever they got going on. However, like I say, both of them are supportive of my career.
But is this grounds for cutting off? That's all I want to know.
No.
But you said yes, though.
No, see, when you say it how you say it, of course it's grounds for cut off because you just saying this person keep bringing this person around like it's a personal space. Like we to a party together and I just dragging her with me. Or I out with you and I telling her, oh, come, we chilling. No. You came to an event. She came to the event. As far as the East is from the West, like my Grammy said, you only meet in the middle. And let me tell you something, it was so... I love her, you know. I love her, man. She's just selfish. She don't like nobody around me. I could just leave it to that.
Anyways, we're talking about cutting people off here. So, question. What would a family member do for you to cut them off?
I mean, everybody for me? Family members just, boy, then they gonna watch this.
If your family member, like, let me give you an example. If your family member borrows money from you, let's say it's a good amount of money that you kind of need back, would you cut them off if they keep telling you one thing and the next thing and the next thing, but then you see them on social media living their best life?
I probably would.
You would cut them off, like snip,
I'd probably put some serious distance between that.
before you get your money?
No, I still want my money. But as far as that personal to do, I gotta, because, okay, there is, with that kind of situation, if you say, like if you being honest about it, fine. But if you saying one thing and doing something else, you gotta be out your mind. Give me my money and go your way, because I can't deal with that. But then a lot of people just cut their family off for certain reasons. You know, them Christian people always getting cut off. Always getting blocked from their families. Because, y'all know. Then you have some people who just don't like a certain family member because that family member always have drama. Or they just bringing problems. You cut them set off. And then you just have some fake set who come tell you, girl, you see cousin so and so and so and so, and then go right back to cousin so and so and say, girl, child, she say this about you, and then go right back there to grab me and say, well, girl, I told them. Yeah, them kind of family members who like drama and mix up. You cut them off.
You cut them off.
Yeah, put some distance between you and them.
Okay. Well, to me personally,
She's cut you off quick.
I just cut people off because
For no reason.
no, it's never for no reason. I cut people off because if I don't see you on the same level as I am, or elevating yourself, or if you're dragging me down, regardless if you're a boyfriend, a friend, a sister, a brother, it don't really matter. But when I can't see myself growing with you, or when I can't see you growing at all and I'm trying to move up, and you trying to keep me stagnant, I don't have no bad blood against you, but I just don't feel like I should continue talking to you.
That's a good
You understand?
Yeah.
I don't feel like, okay, I should waste my energy and time in trying to go further with you and stuff like that. Like certain friends, you don't really cut off all your friends just because they're not on the same level as you. But certain friends, you just know how far to go with them. At least
Right.
for me. Like, I have friends that I can only go to the club with. But those same friends I cannot take to a business meeting with. But some of those friends that I take to a business meeting with, I can't take to the club with. You understand? I like to have fun, and I like to make money. So you got to keep some people on sometimes. But then when you notice this person who wants to go to the club trying to hinder you from making your money, be like, yeah, that's where the problem comes in. Oh, you don't have to go to that meeting today. Let's go to the club meeting. Sis, if you don't go sit down, fucking food. Girl, you could always have this meeting. No, we could always go to the club. Like, come on. So that's a person I would cut off because you don't making you ain't making no sense. Now, what you consider ain't making no sense when you said you cut people off.
Like situations depend on the situation.
Why would you cut off this dude, a dude who's trying to talk to you?
If the conversation isn't, if it ain't going nowhere, like if they just can't have conversation, it ain't for me. And then even if they're having conversations, there's certain things in the conversation somebody says that just automatically turns you off. And you just be like, this ain't it. Snip, snip.
So what if, right?
No bad blood like you say, but it just ain't it. Snip, snip.
So what if, right, conversation is good via text message, via phone call, or whatever, but they never came to the point to say, hey, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that, or whatever, but they interested in you in that way, but they never came out and asked you to say, hey, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that, I want to take you anywhere, let's go for drinks,
I mean,
or anything of that sort.
If the conversation is nice and he never asked, that my problem. He'll forever sit in the friend zone.
No, I understand the friend zone.
But if it's good conversation, I ain't gonna cut him off. If it's good conversation via text, I ain't gonna cut him off. He ain't saying nothing stupid. He ain't saying nothing disrespectful. If he just texting and we just texting, I'll answer if he texts. It's not that he says something stupid or do something stupid. Girl, and I can't stomach it, then I be like,
You like this stupid word.
Some of them, friend. See, I don't cut people off. No, I lie. I can't even say that because I cut people off. I wouldn't say for nothing, but if something doesn't sit right with you, it just don't sit right with you.
Now, sometimes I cut people off for nothing.
I wouldn't say it's for nothing.
Absolutely nothing. I go in their moods, whereas I don't want to talk to nobody. So if you don't know me that well to understand this is my mood today, you will feel some type of way, and I ain't trying to hear that, so
they can say something stupid. And you can be like,
I even ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to read it. I ain't trying to do nothing. When I see that text message a little too long, I even ain't opening that chat.
See, so that text message turned you off.
You call that something? Well, it is what it is.
It is for something.
But at a point, certain times of my life, certain days of the week, certain weeks in a month, certain months in a year, I just need to be in my little circle, my little bubble with only me around.
So when you cut people off, temporary.
That's not cutting them off. That's just not talking to you right now. When I cut you off, I cut you off.
Right. I just wanted to make sure
that's cutting off. Now, ghosting, I think, is temporary, whereas you stop messaging them or talking to them today, and then later
5 years down the line,
then you're gonna start say, "Hey, big head,
what's up?
What's happening?" You know,
I see you here.
Right. So that's the difference. Cutting off and ghosting, that's me ghosting you if I continue to talk to you after a while. You understand?
I feel you.
But cutting off, if I cut you off, like if I cut this cup could break right up. I can't fix that.
Yeah.
But if I ghost it, put that cup in the cupboard for a couple of years, it's still there.
Yeah.
You understand?
I feel you.
You all get it? Right. So anyways, I have a next little off the wall question for my good friend here. Now, I I was on the road today working, doing some stuff, and I was listening to these people podcasts. The guys who was here last week.
Oh, Tales.
Tales of an American. Oh, shoot.
Tales.
Shoot. Beep, beep, beep. Tales of a Bahamian pot cake. Now I was listening to their pot cake. Oh, God, their pot cake. Their podcast today while I was on the road. And they were talking about a man's mental state, right? And they basically were saying certain things a woman do to like affect a man's mental state. What do you think about when women do certain things for themselves and men kind of take it like it's a bullet to them?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, for a next example, Safari and Erica Mena, right? They got married.
Yes.
Now, all of a sudden, Safari saying, Erica Mena, that was a big mistake. Right?
Oh, he is?
Yes, he is. He's saying the marriage to Erica Mena was a big mistake. Or whatever. And Erica Mena is saying that her husband, Safari, is selfish. And today, or whenever this was, she had a dinner by herself in her home. Candlelight dinner, for one. Music, a spa day, everything inside the house for herself. And Safari walked in on it and he got jealous because she's doing all of this for herself. Now, because she's doing all of this for herself, it's frigging with his mental. Because he's saying, oh, now she is selfish because she didn't prepare it for both of them. She only prepared it for herself.
I mean, that's not the best example, but I understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
What's the question?
How do you feel about women doing certain things for themselves, but men take it and switch it around as you being selfish, pretty much. Messing with their mental state, saying, you ain't doing this for us. You just all about yourself and blah, blah, blah.
I think that's just humans. I wouldn't just say women doing it for themselves and then, I mean, because what we do for ourselves is what we do for ourselves. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to make you happy, whether your spouse down for the ride or not.
But if you are married, regardless of any situation, you guys are married, living in the same house. Would you do that?
Would I do with me?
Yeah.
Yes. Because you have to have, I feel like you have to have, even though you're married, you still have to be able to make yourself happy. You still have to. So you can tell me when this man feeling how he feeling or whatever, you can neglect you. I'm not saying neglect your husband, but at the same time, what about your mental state? Both of y'all can be mentally broken. Who's supposed to uplift who? So you don't wait on him to you know, as a woman, you want to feel, I want dinner and this and that and that and that. He ain't making it dinner because y'all having problems. So you ain't eat?
No. Okay. I
get the fact that he probably was upset that she didn't make a meal for them to stay husband and wife. But we don't know.
She didn't make a meal. She had a chef there and made her own meal.
So, but see, we don't know, because see, in a situation like that, especially a TV to do, we don't know what happened prior to that. She could have been asking him, long time, let's go to dinner, let's do this. And he could have been not doing it.
But this is
and
what
she could have decided to do it.
This is what she said, though. He's like, oh, you're selfish. She's like, oh, I got the selfishness from you. Why? I can't have dinner? Why? Because you're not having dinner? Or I can't have a spa day because you're not having a spa day. So Safari is like, in my home. I came home and meet these thousands of people in my home and I ain't gonna eat. There's a problem. I feel like there's a problem. Because if you're going to do those things, go out and do it. I have no problem with you going out and do it.
That's our house.
Go out and do it. Go to a spa place and get your spadness done.
Why?
Go to a restaurant, get this done. In our house, so you should cook for us. Prepare these
But
things
Karen,
for us. If me and my husband was married, I might be
understandable.
selfish. You might call me selfish, but if me and my husband is married and I meet that there, nigga, eating your food.
Okay, that's fine.
I will eat your food. You will have a problem.
That's fine. But if I don't have to leave the comfort of my home, and I have money, you think I going somewhere? No, let's look at it. Seriously.
Go to a spa.
I'm not saying he can't eat, I'm not saying when he get home he ain't supposed to eat or whatever. Like I say, this is a reality show. We don't know what's going on.
It wasn't a reality show though.
Whatever it is.
It was just their regular life.
TV shows you what they want to show you. And like Erica say, because he don't want to do it, that don't mean she must not do it. And that's what I'm trying to say. That, and if she's saying, oh, she only doing what he doing, clearly there's something else going on there.
Obviously.
So
yes,
but
obviously.
you can't. I would not say that. I wouldn't say that she's wrong. If he feels some type of way, he feels some type of way.
No, I ain't never say that she's wrong for doing that.
He could eat.
But she is wrong for not including her husband in the home. This is our home together. If you decide to do something on your own and not include me in my house, our house,
But Karen,
go and find somewhere else to do it.
Karen.
Or include me. Don't exclude me altogether. Don't tell nobody, oh, it's not for him. They're here to do my face and my nails and my this.
Why
no.
not?
No.
Why not?
Because this is our house.
Okay, I understand. That's our house. What else?
Not yours. So
What
you
else?
cannot tell. No. You're supposed to do it for both of us.
But you where you is. You doing what you doing as a man. Okay? You doing and you moving how you moving as a man. And you married. Let's take everything in consideration now, what she done say. He doing whatever he doing as a man. He done married. He married. He done saying marrying this woman was a mistake. Mm-hmm. So at this point, what you expect her to do?
Love herself.
Or in her house. I ain't leaving the comfort of my home because he's uncomfortable, because he now is saying that I'm a mistake to be with. Okay, boo. Let me glitz and glam me in our house. And I want to see you put me on our house. I can't do it. See, it's been a difference if they was on good terms and she did that. I could understand. Nah, she wrong. Because you can't exclude the man. He might have been excluding himself a long time, Karen, and she just like mother say. But if it's true, and it's called back where you want to go. where you want to go?
Okay.
But I mean, if we talking men's mental health,
So
that ain't a good example for mental health.
Okay, you don't think that will play with his mental health?
No, because they already have a situation. Whatever happened before that is what's playing with his mental health, not the fact that she did that.
Okay, so what do you think would play with a man's mental health?
I know when a lot of men, like when they don't have jobs or they can't provide, that is, if they with somebody, I know that is their mental health. Like if they have children or somebody to take care of and they can't provide, being a provider, being like one of them men who like to make sure people straight and they ain't able to do that. I know that plays with men's mental health. They don't say it. And especially when you ask them, you need some help. Oh no, I got it, I straight. Up here, that's crazy. And then I know with some men, I wouldn't call y'all fragile, but with some men, they can't take rejection. They can't take being cheated on. They can't, like stuff like that. And then some women in some relationships are really toxic. They talk down to their dudes. Like this man that been to work. This man that been working on one roof construction in the sun, and he come home, he ain't no food come. But he come home and you row. And the first thing you talk about, oh, you ain't even do this, and you ain't even. The man working 12 days, 12 hours a day. Give him a break. That messes with their mental too, because he gotta come home and he ain't have like no peace.
Okay, so what about the man who does nothing but comes home to that noise? Is that messing with their mental too?
He probably been mental long time. if he ain't doing nothing.
I mean,
And he been dealing with some mental stuff long time.
it's only a question.
Yeah, but I feel like, I mean, we don't talk about mental health a lot, but we don't talk about male mental health a lot because I think they probably think it's, what's the word?
I don't know.
Like, it doesn't make them manly. If they talk about
If they talk about their
their
mental health,
mental feelings, like,
talk about things that will degrade them, make them feel less.
yeah,
than
they
a man.
don't. I think that's why they don't talk about it. I think that's why a lot of people don't talk about it. So you always hear like when they talk about mental health, they talk about women's mental health, there's children's mental health. But rarely you ever hear people talk about the mental health of a man because they ain't saying nothing.
So because they don't say nothing, it don't exist.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. It exists. It's just not to the front, and it should be to the front as well with everything else because they be caring a lot, especially if you have people to provide for, and you can't in this pandemic.
In
For
this
sure.
pandemic. Okay.
A man who don't rob and don't have no job and he got people to take care of. What do you think it be? And he had anything happen? He can rob somebody.
You can rob someone.
I don't know. Rob somebody and me. I just want you to know this cranberry juice is licking, bro. Apparently, I have to say it. Apparently, there's real cranberry juice and there's fake cranberry juice. And I think I've been drinking fake cranberry juice all my life. Because this make that. Make it do that.
The rich kind.
Yeah, you can't even pour no vodka in this.
The rich kind. So, my next question is the last one, I swear. This is the last one. So, now you know, you've been saying pandemic a lot.
Oh, geez.
During this pandemic, a lot of people are out of jobs, etc., etc.
Me.
And we wasn't doing nothing. So what's there to do at home? Watch TV. Right? Been watching TV lately?
Yeah, baby.
Watch TV. Right? So, what do you think about the movie Acrimony?
Why you want to do this?
Let's do
You might as well just say this for a whole conversation.
No, let's do this. I don't want to take up too much people's time.
What I think about
What
it,
you think, and I can tell you what I think. Let's go. Hit it.
I think...
Who you think was at fault?
I mean, if we're looking at it from the law perspective,
No,
she was at fault.
We are looking
No,
at it.
you have to look at it from both. You have to look at it like that because if you look at it from the law perspective, which I think they did in the movie and everybody else did, she was wrong. But if you look at it from a personal, like, listen, I probably would have choke slammed him too.
Okay.
Because I get where she coming from, babe. I get where she coming from. Because that's time. And everything he put her through. Like, bruh, I get it, I understand. But he tried to rectify. And she was wrong for trying to kill him, but at the same time, she was right for trying to kill him. But, you know, that's just two sides of me. Like Chris Ellis did one thing and then Phoenix did the next.
But, you know. But anyways, right? I personally believe, I don't care about no law. I don't care about the law. I feel, right, that she was not supposed to try to kill him. But
Right.
everything else she do, I think that was necessary.
Yes, that's what I'm
It
saying.
was necessary. She needed to do that because, let's just say, you are 16-year-old, 17-year-old female. This man, 19-year-old, from you 17.
Yeah,
He 19.
that's all she knows.
That's it. Now they 30. He take away her whole childhood.
That time.
All of that, right? She taking care of him. She buying all them stuff for his battery. He freaking doing He freaking blowing the lights in the house. He living in my mommy house.
And she mortgaged her mommy house.
Mortgage my mother house for you. I don't care how much. I don't care the fact that he paid her back for the mommy house. I don't care the fact that he gave her $10 million. What if he didn't get these things done? What if he didn't get that money?
But see, what they didn't understand too is like the minute he got the money, it was like he don't need it no more. He flipping go away and pick up another gal who ain't invest nothing in him. Nothing. But she get to reap off the benefits of this woman. And everybody feel like, oh, well, he pay her back. And it's the principle, my guy.
It's the principle. Yes, he paid her back. But I don't think he paid her back sufficiently.
No.
Yes, $10 million is a lot of money. But without her money investing in it,
she should have part ownership.
Exactly, it would have never happened.
I believe that.
Yes, sis came here, this new chick came here and walk it through the right channels because she was in that position. But what if it didn't happen? She's gonna been out on the streets, or two of us gonna been out on the streets. You mortgage my mother house. We gonna be homeless now. You don't work. Like, what we gonna do? Now, because you get this money, you think $10 million is going to save anything? No, I still pay.
I want to be cool.
Mind you, I am still in love with you. Regardless of my hard exterior, I am still in love with you.
Oh.
Right? You could see that. Like, come on. You could see she still is in love with this man, regardless of how hard exterior, how hard she is. Yes, she listened to her sisters. Yes, I gave her fault for that. But still, how long you expect one person to do all of that and still stick around, babe? She stuck around long.
She stuck around long. As I said, like in the last podcast we did, in the last video we did, it is be the time when it's hurt you, when you in a relationship with somebody.
Exactly.
It is be the time, when you think of the time, like, wait, you look down 6 months, you look up again 2 years, you look up again 7 years, you look 10 years.
10 years.
For this person to do what?
Exactly.
Work?
Exactly. Just because you gave her 10 million, yes, 10 million is a whole heap of money.
I agree.
That's a lot of money. But how much he got? 200 million and you give me 10?
And then turn and marry the girl. Oh, Jesus.
And then when turn around and press charges against me, trying to cost me go to therapy and stuff like that.
I think I would have tried killing him though.
It's
like,
like,
you don't say that.
No, it's like, don't you think that messed up with her mental health? Like,
Yes.
come on.
Yes, it did.
I
It
understand
definitely did.
where he coming from. Okay, sis, I don't actually have to give you nothing.
Right.
But let me give you this little 1% of what I get. So I deserve 1% of sleeping in that bed by myself. As you freaking living in my house by myself. Like, come on, he was my child, basically.
Took care of him.
And to a certain extent, y'all stop juicing and all. She even said that. So what you here for? She got work 2 jobs.
He was just sucking off him.
She got work
Like, it was
2
so
jobs,
hard.
babe. For this human who's sitting home ain't working none.
You're my friend, man.
I ain't mad. I'm just saying, because a lot of people coming to me just like you on the man's side.
I am not on the man's side. I am not on the man's
You were saying that
side.
he didn't have to give her $10,000, but he did. So
Pause.
it is what it is.
Rewind the camera because I ain't say that.
What you say? Say it again.
I say if people, like if they look at it, like I say, I think that's what people look at it from a law perspective. From a law perspective, she's wrong. She's definitely wrong. But I said, on a personal to do, I understand where this woman coming from. She break her back to make sure this man get ready to go. Okay, fine, the next woman do whatever she do, but at the same time, boy. And all the things he did, he was a scammer from the beginning. But she loved him anyway.
Exactly.
I don't care. I know, I might have cashed in my 10 million. Go lay up.
Mind you, I'm not the violent type, So I would have kept my $10 million and walk away.
Yeah,
But
I understand.
if I was her in her shoes, feeling the way she felt with her rage inside of her, because she had some rage,
Yeah, because it was stuff just things just kept
kept
happening.
building,
Yes.
building up. And then my sisters, them, they just chewing it. Oh, he don't work. This, that, and eggs, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And y'all know y'all go. As sisters. But it is what it is. Let us know what you think with the acrimony thing. Tell me if I'm right or if I'm right.
I guess I wrong. So tell me if I wrong.
Or whatever. And with the cutting off thing, let us know, how do you normally cut people off and why do you cut people off? You will? And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. When you do subscribe, leave a comment. We'll see you very shortly, soon, or whatever. But yes, don't forget. Thank you guys so much for watching K&K Girl Talk. Bye-bye.
Brothers, maybe your spin cycle make a girl go crazy. And all you dips hating on me, I tell you once, bring your man cause he wants me. Stop hating on the slim chicks, nice and perky little sweet. And if he wants that extra pleasure, hell yeah, anytime, any weather. I'll even bring a girl over if he asks me to, but that's never one thing I ever had to do. So all my ladies, I'ma shed some light. However he wants it, I'ma do it right. Keep it tight all night, yeah. And if you want it on the countertop, I'll tell you baby when it stops, stop, drop, and come back up. However